Introducing Carlin Bates to Mom is a startling disclosure that leaves her speechless. One of the main characters on the well-liked reality show Bringing Up Bates, Carlin Bates, recently produced a touching moment that left her mother completely stunned and fans moved. Carlin has always been one of the Bates clan's most outspoken and honest members, and she is well known for her lively demeanor, unshakable faith, and strong familial bonds. Even those closest to her, including her mother, Kelly Jo Bates, were taken aback by her latest revelation, which had been kept a secret for some time. Fans were reminded by the emotional weight and honesty of the announcement what makes the Bates family so alluring: their genuine relationships, unwavering devotion, and emotional transparency. From her engagement and marriage to Evan Stewart to becoming a mother to her 2 children, Carlin has gone through a number of significant life events in the public eye over the years. Even though a lot of admirers thought they had seen everything, Carlin was prepared to offer one more extremely private and closely guarded moment. This reveal, however, was a very personal act intended for her mother and family, highlighting the close ties that have characterized the Bates home. It wasn't simply for the cameras or social media. Surprises are nothing new to the Bates household. Whether it's engagements, pregnancies, birthdays, or moving announcements, there's always something going on with 19 kids. Even yet, Carlin's admission was notable for its emotional impact and the unadulterated response it elicited, particularly from Kelly Jo, who has witnessed and helped her kids through almost every possible life transition. Although there was conjecture over the surprise's nature, many of the family's supporters thought it would be another baby announcement. Fans continued to debate whether Carlin and Evan could expand their family once again, as they had already received 2 children. But Carlin's revelation was something quite different, and it was much more intimate in its meaning. The manner in which Carlin opted to present this revelation was equally as poignant as its content. She chose not to make it public right away. She instead focused the entire moment on her mother, giving Kelly Jo time to deal with it in private before the public ever learned about it. This choice was entirely consistent with Carlin's beliefs: family comes first, and some feelings should be treasured in private before being shared with the world. Carlin had been preparing for this moment for months, according to family members. It required careful preparation, strategic timing, and a great deal of emotional control. She wanted everything to be perfect, not for the audience or the cameras, but for the lady who had dedicated her life to helping people and supporting a huge family emotionally. Kelly Jo, who is accustomed to accepting surprises with poise and composure, was so taken aback by the revelation when it finally happened that she momentarily lost the ability to speak. The actual reveal focused on something that Carlin had been thinking about for a long time: a creative project and a meaningful homage to her mother's decades of fortitude, caring, and sacrifice. It wasn't a showy present or a publicity gimmick. It was an incredibly poignant act that drew on Carlin's own recollections of being raised by her mother. The specifics of the surprise become less important than the feeling it arouses, regardless of whether it was a song, journal, or compilation of memories, which Carlin has previously shared. The real focus of this moment was Kelly Jo's response, which was one that was full of tears, astonished stillness, and tremendous emotion. Kelly Jo, who is well known for being a pillar of the family and a devout woman, has watched her kids grow up, leave home, get married, and start their own families. She has handled the challenges of raising 19 kids with kindness, tolerance, and grace. Carlin's surprise, however, served as a potent reminder that even mothers deserve to be honored and celebrated in novel ways, particularly for someone as experienced as she is. Carlin had more in mind than simply shocking her mother. It has to do with thankfulness. It involved considering the fundamental role her mother has played, not only as a caregiver but also as a mentor, teacher, and spiritual advisor. Carlin has frequently discussed the importance of her mother in interviews and social media posts, referring to her as a rock and the most selfless person she has ever met. This surprise gave her the opportunity to give back something that was not material but rather full of memories, meaning, and emotion. The reveal's timing was also important. Carlin has had a difficult few years, juggling the duties of family life with business obligations and dealing with postpartum health issues. She has frequently looked to her mother for support and direction during those difficulties. It makes sense that after she was on more solid ground, She would choose that opportunity to honor the person who had assisted her in getting there rather than to highlight her own achievements. The revelation was met with overwhelmingly positive reactions from Bringing Up Bates fans. The family's online community, which has hundreds of thousands of devoted followers, shared their own experiences of learning from the Bates example, surprising loved ones, and expressing thanks to their mothers. Carlin's gesture served as a reminder to viewers that genuine connection frequently occurs in the little, deliberate gestures of love, even in the face of social media's and reality TV's well-manicured aesthetic. Additionally, the incident rekindled discussions regarding Kelly Jo Bates' legacy. Kelly Jo is commonly regarded as the family's heart, even though Gil Bates frequently symbolizes the paternal authority of the home. Her gentle demeanor, unwavering support, and emotional openness have come to define the Bates parenting approach. Fans were able to consider that legacy from a more intimate perspective thanks to Carlin's surprise, which provided a more thorough examination of the love and sacrifices required to raise such a huge family. Moments like this from the Bates family provide a welcome change of pace in a world where broadcast drama frequently eclipses genuineness. They remind viewers that the loudest or most visible events aren't always the most powerful ones. They are frequently the silent, vulnerable ones that take place between family members, moments of gratitude, acknowledgement, and affection. Additionally, it shows how much Carlin has grown up. She was formerly well known for her vivacious nature and youthful energy, but she has now matured into a young lady who has a profound awareness of legacy, love, and family. Her decision to pay tribute to her mother in such a significant way reveals a great deal about her values and personality. This event is probably going to have a long-lasting effect on the Bates family as a whole, not just Carlin and Kelly Jo. Siblings may be moved to make similar expressions of gratitude, or other family members may be inspired to consider their own relationships. For viewers, it offers a very relatable perspective on a family that is frequently viewed through TV shows and internet posts. Ultimately, Carlin Bates' surprise had nothing to do with producing content or generating internet attention. It was about a daughter who showed her appreciation and affection in a way that words couldn't explain. By doing this, she produced an unvarnished moment of honesty that spoke to audiences well beyond her own family. Sometimes the most impactful messages are those that don't require words, as seen by Kelly Jo's stunned response. This touching episode serves as a reminder that genuine connection is still important, that thankfulness is still powerful, and that a mother's and daughter's relationships are still precious and deserving of celebration, regardless of how large the family or how well known their lives become. Bringing Up Bates Travis, the husband of Katie Bates, gets involved in an automobile accident. The recent vehicle accident involving Bringing Up Bates star Katie Bates' husband, Travis Clark, has raised concerns among viewers of the adored reality TV family. Although there are still little information available, it has been established that Travis was in fact involved in a car accident, which has led to a surge of prayers and support from the couple's supporters. Fans are familiar with Travis from his musical career and his strong relationship with the Bates family. He married Katie Bates in 2021. The couple has shared a lot of their life online since getting married to Katie, frequently updating followers on social media about their trips, special occasions with their families, and life achievements. Viewers who have come to appreciate the couple's journey together were immediately drawn to the brief web update that initially broke the news of the accident. Thankfully, Travis' injuries from the collision were not life-threatening. Although the precise cause and extent of the collision have not been officially reported, it is known that the car was somewhat damaged and that Travis needed some medical attention after the incident. Although Katie and Travis have not yet released an official video or lengthy statement regarding the incident, they did reassure their fans that he is doing well and is in a good mood. Fans, friends, and family all sent supportive words right away. Many longtime viewers expressed relief that the outcome wasn't worse because of the Bates family's large public presence from their reality series. Known for their strong religious beliefs and family values, the Bates clan has a history of turning to prayer and support in trying times, and this time is no exception. At the moment, Katie and Travis reside in Tennessee, where they are still establishing their relationship. Earlier this year, the young couple added a new chapter to their expanding family with the arrival of their first child, daughter Haley James. Naturally, the accident's timing was disconcerting, especially with a newborn at home. The pair did, however, stress that they are grateful for the result and are taking more care moving forward. The occurrence has spurred discussions on road safety and the unpredictable nature of life events, even if it did not seem to include any other significant injuries or parties. The family made it plain that it was a scary moment they won't soon forget, but Travis has not publicly stated whether the collision was due to technical problems, driver error, or bad weather. Long journeys and being on the road are nothing new to Travis, a Christian singer who regularly travels for shows and ministry-related events. He frequently travels out of state for work, sometimes with Katie and Haley at his side and other times by himself. Travis was traveling home from an out-of-town engagement when the accident happened, according to family sources. It has not been revealed if he was in the automobile by himself at the time. The couple did post a few words of gratitude on social media. Katie thanked their followers for their prayers and assured them that Travis was okay and healing in a brief statement. Many followers responded with heart emojis, well wishes, and encouraging remarks after she expressed their gratitude for what she called God's protection during the trauma. Over the years, the Bates family, which consists of 19 siblings and their wider network, has experienced many highs and lows in life. Long after their program officially ended, their lives continued to be in the public eye, from weddings and the birth of new infants to professional endeavors and personal struggles. Fans have frequently characterized Katie, one of the family's younger daughters, as kind and sensible. Her marriage to Travis was a major turning point in her life, and fans soon came to love the couple. Katie has frequently discussed her strong bond with her husband, particularly their shared ideals and outlook on family life. The pair used the event as a time to think and realized how rapidly things can change. After the tragedy, Katie said she's embracing her loved ones a little tighter and urged others to follow suit. According to reports, the pair is taking it slow and minimizing their public appearances while Travis heals. Even though there were no known long-term injuries, the accident's emotional toll appears to have had a lasting effect. Travis, who is well known for his sweet disposition and calm manner, has expressed gratitude for the community's devotion. Although his fans are hoping he will soon resume performing music, he and Katie have stated that their health and family come first. The family has stated that the issue is currently with their insurance company, but they have not confirmed whether the damaged car is being fixed or replaced. The incident's traffic report has not been made public by the local authorities, and it seems the pair would prefer to keep the specifics confidential. For the time being, Travis is concentrating on rest and recuperation, and Katie is by his side the entire time. Both parents have expressed their gratitude for the gift of family, and their daughter Haley continues to be a bright light during this trying time. According to Katie, the event served as a reminder of how short life can be and how crucial it is to take things slow and be in the moment. Fans of Bringing Up Bates will probably continue to be interested in the couple's journey as new information becomes available. Although the vehicle accident was undoubtedly a terrifying experience, it has rekindled resilience and thankfulness. As they recover from this unanticipated setback, Katie and Travis are determined to rely on their faith, family, and community. Meanwhile, fans are posting prayers for full recovery and heartfelt words on their social media profiles. One thing is certain, though, Travis and Katie are both incredibly grateful for the safety and well-being they experience now, regardless of whether they decide to talk more candidly about the incident in the future.